What is up, guys, and welcome back to another Dragonflight Goldmaking video. So this will be my first weekly mailbox opening, might just be week 1 as well, talking about how much gold I made in week 1 of Dragonflight, and my whole approach to gold making in week 1. So throughout this video, we'll take a look at exactly how much gold I've made so far in week 1, and I'm showing you the mailbox as well, so if you paid attention from the start, then you saw we started on about 40 or 50,000 gold on this character, and everything we're picking up right now from the mailbox is what we have made so far this week. Now, what have we been doing to make this gold this week? We're going to talk about that as well, talking about my gold making approach to the expansion, what I've been doing to make gold, how I've been farming, what I've been crafting, and all of the good stuff. Before that though, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who's picked up my Dragonflight Gold Guide. This is a 170 pages long PDF document that I've crafted myself from scratch for gold making in Dragonflight, containing everything that you want to know about gold making in the expansion itself and in the game itself as well. It contains steady gold farms you can do regardless of expansion, as well as gold farms in Dragonflight itself. It has more than 40 different gold farms to do that you can do in Dragonflight, some of which are soloable, some of which are solo group gold farms, some of them are profession based, and some have no requirement whatsoever. I'm trying to give gold making info and also gold farms that literally everyone can do, no matter if you're solo, in a group 2x4 farming, or however you choose to farm. I want there to be something in the guide for you, and if you're doing professions, I want there to be something in the guide for you there as well, for the professions as well. So with that being said, let's take a look at how much gold I've made so far this expansion, and how I've been making my gold as well. So my whole approach to the expansion itself was to have as much fun as possible, and also help you guys make as much gold as possible. If I just wanted to make as much gold as possible myself, I would not focus on farming. I would just focus on actually crafting stuff, but I don't think that's too much fun, and I think farming is fun. I play the game to have fun, so even though I can make more gold by crafting, and going all in on, for example, tailoring, going max skill and starting to do those tier 3 crafts, I think farming gold and looking for the best gold farms is a lot more fun and rewarding, and hopefully it helps you guys out make some gold as well, which has been my whole goal for the expansion, or at least the launch of the expansion, to find the best farms and share them with you. So a lot of our gold from this mailbox opening will be from materials that we've been farming. I think, like, if we're talking about statistics here, 75% of the gold will be coming from farms. You can see 270k just came from Rousing Frost. We also had 100k that came from Vibrant Shards. We had a lot of Resonant Crystals as well from our enchanting farms. We had about 170k that came from farming Rousing Air, and a lot of the gold we're making here is coming from materials that we've been farming for live on Twitch, where I'm farming with you guys, and also the videos that I've been making on gold farming. That being said, there are a few items that I'm crafting on the back end, like when I'm offline, or crafting on stream as well, and trying to sell them while I'm farming. So my whole strategy here has been to get some professions going. So you've been seeing me max out some professions live on stream, and then I'm crafting items that I know will sell, and I post them on the auction house before we start farming, and then while I'm farming, I'll be selling some of those items for additional profit while we're farming for gold as well. So here we are on my crafting character, reposting some auctions, and something that has made me a lot of gold so far in Dragonflight has actually been selling Wildercloth bags, and especially the reagent bags. These ones cost me about 100 gold each to craft at the beginning of the expansion, and I sold them for up to 4,000 gold each, and I sold quite a few of them. Now they're down to 450 gold, but they're also super cheap to craft, and like the amount of profit you're making and how many you're selling will be a little bit server dependent here, because these are not materials and not stackable items, so they will not be on the region-wide auction house. I'm personally playing on a medium pop server called Terrorcar, so if you're playing on like Silver Moon or Raven Quest, or even Stormscale or Cassock or something, then you're probably going to be able to sell a lot more of them, but then again you will have more competition as well, so there will be more supply, but also more demand. I've also been making an absolute insane amount on crafting profession tools. I don't think everyone knows just how good these are, and I sold them for a lot of profit at the beginning, like Skinner's caps and draconian pickaxes, and everything used for especially gathering sold like hotcakes. I sold some Wildercloth hats that cost me about 150 gold to make, and I sold them for 7,000 gold each, and I sold quite a few of them. That was in day 1. On day 2 they went down to 5,000 gold, in day 3 they went down down to 3,000 gold, but even now, like today, some of them are still selling for an insane amount. And just today, when I was skilling up inscription, the inscription quill that also costs almost nothing to make was selling for 4.6k, and there was just like one on the auction house. So you can easily control some markets by going into these items right here and focusing on professional equipment, because everyone that is starting a profession will want 3 different equipment tools for their profession. It is an absolute hidden gold mine, and like you can see right here, I've sold so many floral baskets the last couple of days for 2.65 gold each, so 2.65k I mean, so 2,650 gold each. We also sold ceravite rods, which are a vendor item. We bought them at the vendor for 5 gold, and we sold them for 500 gold on the auction house, because people had no idea where to buy these. So literally buy something from the vendor for 5 gold, resell on the auction house for 500 gold, and we sold a ton of these as well. The Skinner's caps, like even now, they cost me almost nothing to make, and I'm selling them for between 700 and 900 gold each for the Skinner's caps as well. If we scroll further down here, you will see, for example, the Explorer's Expert's Clasp selling for 6.1k, Draconium Great Axe is selling for 5.7, Pioneer's Ridderbark Staff is selling for 9.5k, and a lot of the items we just crafted to skill up professions sold for a lot. Here you also see the Wildercloth Gardening Hat on the screen right now, sold for 5.2k on day 2 of the expansion, and one of them sold for 7.6k on day 1 of the expansion. So selling these professional equipment was an absolute gold mine, and even now you can sell quite a few of them for a huge profit margin and just control the auction house, especially if you're playing on a medium or a low pop server. If you're doing this on a high pop server, it will be more difficult for you to actually be able to control the market, but on a medium or small pop, it is actually super good. And yeah, that is basically how I've been making my gold. So throughout opening the mails right now, if anyone has been counting, we made 4 million gold, or just below 4 million gold this week, so 3.95 million gold in week 1 of the expansion, which is something that I'm actually pretty happy with. I was expecting anywhere between 2 to 5 million. I was kind of hoping for 5, but not everything we have been farming for has actually sold while it was profitable, because on day 1 and day 2 there was so many, like first of all, there was a lot of competition on the auction house. Then secondly, the auction house, like there were so many people selling things that the auction house was bugging out. It didn't work at all, and like you couldn't buy items, you couldn't post items, and it just kept crashing 24/7. So it was very difficult to actually post stuff. But yeah, we made 3.95 mil in week 1, and I'm quite happy with that. And I kind of want to ask you guys, how much gold did you make in week 1? I want to see if we have some big goblins out there, and I also just want to hear how much gold you've made so far in the expansion. So please let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like on the video, and also subscribe to the channel for access to more videos as well, and also notifications for when I upload more videos. I'm trying to do at least 2 videos per day right now, simply because I have so many video ideas, and instead of just keeping them 1 per day, I'm just going to give you guys as much value as possible without overloading you with videos. So either way, that is the video, folks. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, once again, leave a like, leave a sub. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Peace out.